Hello everyone, and welcome to our History channel. Today, we will dive into one of the most intriguing periods in the history of the Middle East, the period of the Diadochi and their influence on the kingdom of Seleucus. We will examine the complicated relations with the Hasmoneans and the Romans, and we will try to understand how the main events took place. So let's start. After the death of Alexander the Great in 323 BC, intense struggles began between his successors, the Diadochs, for control of the vast territories he conquered. This period was full of internal wars, betrayals, and shifting alliances. In 312 BC, Seleucus I managed to establish control over the east of Alexander's empire, including the area of Syria and Israel. At the Battle of Ipsos in 301 BC, a coalition of Diadochi defeats Antigonus and divides his territories. This battle was decisive in shaping the history of the Middle East after the death of Alexander the Great. In 281 BC, Seleucus I died, and the internal struggles in the Seleucid kingdom began. Conflicts with the Ptolemaic house in Egypt become frequent and dangerous. In 261 BC, the Second Syrian War begins, a struggle for control of Syria with the House of Ptolemaic. This struggle marks a period of ongoing tension between the kingdoms. In 223 BC, the Fourth Syrian War begins, and another struggle for control with the Ptolemaic house erupts. This struggle strengthens the Slovak control in the region. In 198 BC, Antiochus III conquers Jerusalem, and the establishment of Seleucid control in Judea is completed. This area becomes central to the Seleucid kingdom. In 175 BC, Antiochus III died, and the Seleucid kingdom weakened following the defeat to the Romans at the Battle of Magnesia in 190 BC. In 167 BC, the Hasmonean rebellion begins, a rebellion against the Greek Seleucid government following Antiochus IV's decrees on the Jews. This rebellion marks a period of struggle for identity and religion. In 160 BC, Judah the Maccabee died, and the end of the first phase of the Hasmonean rebellion comes. The struggle continues under the leadership of his brother. In 143 BC, the Hasmoneans succeed in establishing independent control in Judah. This achievement is a turning point in the history of the Jews. In 135 BC, Johanan Hyrcanus conquers Samaria and expands the Hasmonean territory. The kingdom continues to grow stronger and expand. In 63 BC, the Roman Pompey conquers Jerusalem and ends the independence of the Hasmoneans. A period of direct Roman rule begins in Judea. The Romans were an important factor in the Middle East during this period, and their influence gradually increased over time. The Hasmoneans, in their struggle against the Seleucids, turned to the Romans for political and military support. This assistance was critical in their success in achieving independence. The period of the Diadochis, the Seleucid kingdom, the Hasmonean rebellion, and the influence of the Romans, all these contributed to shaping the history of the Middle East. These stories demonstrate the complexity and dynamism of the period. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and press the bell to get notifications for more videos. See you in the next video.